Hello YouTube, and today I'm going to be doing a demonstration on how I think Hunter deck should go. Now Hunter decks are really tough. They have a steady shot, which is in my mind ridiculous. 2 straight damage to the hero. Goes straight through taunt minions. Anyways, so I find that they do best by swarming. You gotta swarm with a bunch of creatures. There's a couple cards that help us do that. Timberwolf helps because most of your cards are beast anyways. So the fact it gives +1/+1 to all minions is just amazing. Snipe is for late game. When your small minions start to look pretty insignificant to their big ones. And that really helps, because if you can get them down to 1, then you can just off a little 1/1 and take out one of their big ones that was supposed to have 5 health. Tracking is really good for pulling out specific cards you need, and I think it's very good to have 2 in your deck, for sure. Arcane Shot, really simple, really basic, good damage output. And again, this is for the small cards to help even the playing field if it gets into late game, which hopefully it doesn't get far in. Let's see, I think that's been good so far for this page. This is definitely a good card. Scavenging Hyena, it gets really tough. So you don't even need big cards. This only costs 2 mana crystals, and this card gets pretty freaking big. This, of course, if you all who've played against an Hunter deck knows about the Starving Buzzard. It's just ridiculous. They changed Unleash the Hounds. I think this is a good change. It really allows for the whole swarming effect, and I think that's the way they wanted the Hunters to go, instead of like big cards. But there are some big cards. Tundra Rhino, good example. Enough said. So 4 mana, not bad. Especially if they try to swarm you too, then you can kill. It's hard, because then if you kill your whole swarm, or kill their whole swarm with your swarm, it's gonna be effective. Definitely like the old one better. Screw it, that card's dumb. This is ridiculous. I swear for 3 mana it spawns something that should cost 8. Kill command, you always have a beast on the field. You need 2 of these. This one's debatable, because late game, it's good. Kinda don't want to get late game, but in case it is good. Very good to have. We'll get some big cards, just like I said, in case it gets in a late game. Help clear their side. Now some meat and bone creatures. No one can go wrong with the Angry Chicken. Always fun just to have one of those in your deck. Direct damage. Straight to them, really effective. Let's try to maximize the amount of beasts that we have in this deck. This card is tough. A 3/2 for only 2, that's pretty solid. This is the same, except it's a dragon type, so it's not as effective as a Hunter deck. Direwolf Alpha, same as the Timberwolf, except more effective the Timberwolf is. Notice how I'm trying to focus on. Oh, I'm done. Well, this is good. I'm glad I'm done anyways. But see how I'm focusing more on smaller cards. There's lots of 1 and 2s, because think about it. On turn 3, you can get out a 2 and a 1. It's just, or you can pull out 1/3. It just depends. Both strategies work. Both strategies work really well. I'm gonna name this Hunter deck. The simplicity of the things. Let's try it out. I'll try it out on a different video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, Packermanice.